Welcome back. Last week, we went on an epic upwind sail from Greece to Malta. In this episode, we explore the Maltese islands by boat and find the best secret anchorage ever.
This time I am pretty sure. Moments passing away I've never seen before. You held me out of the dark. I always wonder if
Cheers
you
up.
were left without a mark. Did you ever let go? Did you ever not know? You were never out there alone.
Good morning! Today we are going to Valletta, so just going to the Grand Harbour and have a look around, probably just take the boat round, take some footage, and then we'll see if there's any space to anchor in this nice bay called Rinella Bay, but it is very popular and very well known, so we might not get a chance, which would be a pity because we really want to go to shore. And yeah, we'd really love to see Valletta. It's meant to be pretty stunning. And plan B, if we can't anchor in Rinella, is to follow the coast up towards Gozo and anchor off Gozo in a place called Mga? No idea how to pronounce that, but it's like a village. We have to get provisions because we'll soon get a nice weather window to cross. Wow, what a swell! Yeah, we need to provision, so we're gonna have to find a place to pick up some fresh food and groceries, because in 2 days' time there's a nice weather window to go up to Sicily, so we better take it. Valletta is the capital of Malta. It's the southernmost capital of Europe and the smallest in the EU. Valletta features 16th century buildings and is predominantly Baroque in character. The city was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1980, and you can see why. It's stunning. The Grand Harbour, also known as Port of Valletta, is a natural harbour which has been modified over the years with docks and fortifications. It is one of Malta's geographic attractions, together with the beautiful beaches, breathtaking rock formations, and crystal clear waters. Motoring around the harbour was a special experience. There was so much to see everywhere you turned. So we're heading for Rinella Bay and we're going to try and anchor. You can't see because it's against the sun, but it's way too small. There's already quite a few boats in it, maybe 10-15 motorboats, fairly big. So I think we're going to give it a miss, which is really sad because we really wanted to see Valletta and we have some friends here who we would have loved to hang out with, but it's just not possible. So we've left the Grand Harbour. There was just no space to anchor and it was really quite deep, around 15 meters where we could have anchored, and there was just way too many boats. We are back out at sea trying to go towards Mga, or however that is pronounced, and there's about 7 knots of wind but a huge swell still, so we only have the staysail out and we are motoring. Should be about 15 nautical miles from here, and hopefully we'll be sheltered from this because it's absolutely horrible. quite a few boats around today. Malta is one of the smallest and most densely populated countries in the world, and it seems almost every Maltese owns a boat. We were only one of the few foreign boats around this weekend. That over there is the Blue Lagoon, the most famous and busy anchorage in Malta. We didn't venture there because we realised that every boat leaving Valletta was headed there. So Ryan dropped me off so that I could go to the supermarket because there's no way to basically get to shore. And guess what? It's closed. The one and only place is closed. I don't know, maybe we'll just have to eat pasta all the way to Sicily or something. We'll have to see. This little town is actually pretty nice. I'll show you a little bit of it. Now we are going to Dredra Bay, which is an anchorage which has pretty much 360 protection, and it's meant to be quite stunning, and we don't want to leave without seeing it, so off we go, and we're going to spend there maybe a day and a half and then hopefully cross to Sicily. Gozo is the second largest island in the Maltese archipelago. It is roughly the same size as Manhattan in New York City. Gozo is more rural and scenic than the island of Malta, with scenic hills, interesting geology and spectacular beaches.
The coastline on this part of Gozo is easily the best we've seen in the Maltese islands. Super steep, loads of caves, really cool, lots of rock architecture. So yeah, easily the best we've seen and really nice to look at as we make our way around to the northwest. And yeah, there's way fewer boats in this area once you get away from the Valletta, Blue Lagoon, that kind of area where there's tons of boats. There's far fewer around here, so yeah, it's a bit more of a chilled out vibe and way more beautiful, way more wild and natural. So best part of the island so far.
We headed for Dredra Bay, an anchorage that is little known to anyone but the locals. Our friends spent a year in Malta on their sailboat without ever hearing of it. That made us hope it wouldn't be too crowded, even though it was August. We knew it was going to be amazing, but we weren't prepared for just how amazing. It's definitely one of the coolest anchorages we've ever been to. Dredra Bay is a geomorphologic feature called a sinkhole. There are 6 sinkholes in the Dredra area, each at a different stage of development. These were formed when a big cavernous space deep below the surface of the sea collapsed. Just before dinner time, every single boat left the anchorage to go back home. We had the bay for ourselves that night. That's the beauty of finding a secret anchorage. This place is unreal. Cool, huh? It's already hot and it's not even 8 AM. rock is really cool. How about this?
I guess it's an old fisherman's hut or something. Yeah. There's these like wooden steps to drag a boat up.
Yeah, and a slipway and a trailer.
But it looks more like something out of Star Wars. I expect the sand people to come around the corner.
We'll see. Turn the corner.
Say we don't care, but it's so dumb. Up so high, but what it's worth. In so deep with no reverse. Know that we need it. Know that you feel it. I gotta know. Forever repeating.
So this obviously used to be on the seafloor with all the seashells in it. But now it's right at the top of the cliffs. Maybe like 100 metres up, do you think?
Yeah, at least.
100 metres up. This is the bay. Pretty spectacular. So this rock here is called Fungus Rock. There's a particular type of mushroom that grows in it apparently, but it very nearly encloses the bay. Luckily for us, not quite. That's where we came through yesterday. And yeah, it's just us two. Skua and a little black boat.
Heading out, then I want more. I know. This thing is in my head. I can't make you understand. I know. This thing is in my head. I can't make you understand.
So we just walked up from this idyllic, wild, amazing anchorage, and behind us there's like a massive construction site. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of over the hill there, which wasn't what we expected at all really. But I guess when you're on a small island, the construction sites are next to these kind of things. And yeah, there's kind of like a farming, industrial landscape behind us. Good.
Oh no, I heard you were leaving. Oh, how my thoughts deceiving. Now the last little
Scary.
I'm thinking how I'm gonna tell you. Maybe I write you a letter, but there's so little time. You make me feel.
Impressive from here. Why you take the other entrance? You can see a
Yeah, it's
submerged rock.
shallow here.
Really shallow and rocky.
Do you want to tell YouTube about that lizard?
Oh yeah. We just met a really friendly local, really nice with 2 dogs, and he told us that the Fungus Rock is also home to an endemic species of like a gecko or a lizard, and the quirk of it is that it's got 2 tails. Really cool.
I don't know if you can actually get onto the rock.
I want to Google it and find what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It turns out that the Filfola lizard's main feature isn't having 2 tails. The lizard can shed its tail to escape predators, and when it later regrows its tail, sometimes part of the old tail is still there, which results in a 2-tailed lizard. Sometimes we don't like Google. It can spoil the fun of meeting locals and listening to their legends. We rode back and put the outboard on Barnacle before it got too hot to go explore more of Gozo. We wanted to see the other sinkholes, especially the inland sea and the caves nearby. Oh, I can see the end. You want to ask her if she's okay? Oh yeah. Wow, it's narrow. It's amazing. It's like being in one of those amusement parks.
Yeah.
I don't think we could have managed it with the oars. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe there's so many. Yeah. So many swimmers. It's a bit crowded for me, but it's cool.
Yeah.
So this is the inland sea on Gozo, and it's full of like locals, fishing boats, tourist boats, and a diving school, and some ice cream stands. It's really cool. The trip through the cave was incredible.
So I read that this is the same feature as the anchorage that we're in, but obviously at like a different kind of stage because it hasn't got any gaps through. But apparently they're both sinkholes, and there's another one in between which is basically just like a shape in the coastline. It's pretty spectacular in here.
We motored back to Skua and went for a snorkel to cool down.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings. My only hope.
Got some guest goggles.
Things I don't know.
They're a bit slimy.
Cool, huh? Let's go to that cave.
For all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone.
Found a snorkel as well. It's like an underwater game of Where's Wally.
I should be the last to know.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you regularly watch our episodes, please consider supporting our production on Patreon to get access to more videos and our Patreon Hangout Facebook group. Join us next week to watch us sail to Sardinia and rip out our chain plates. Yep, that's not a joke.